Well, if you believe in Chef Brad, he's up there cooking again. It seems more trades than I think I've seen him do in the 4 years that he's been here, or the 3 years prior that he's been in. The Detroit Lions trade up. They trade picks 205 and 249, which was their last pick in the NFL draft, to trade up. They still have 210 remaining to get Mehki Wingo from LSU, a defensive tackle. Not really a defensive end. We got some strengths and weaknesses as well, but we'll bring in the information from NFL Draft Buzz. Love this website. As you can see, he ranks 85.3 out of 100. That is his score. Position grade 18. 40 time, not the fastest dude, 4.8. You look at his scouting report. You can see the graph down here. Shuttles are excellent. 10-yard is excellent. 3 cones, a lot of excellent here. Not so much in the weight. He's on the smaller side, the height smaller side. The hands are in the average side. He excelled in the 40, really. Vertical, not too bad. Broad jump, not too bad. Bench is just about average. Tackling, 80%. Offensive ranking, 81. Pass rush, 77. His run defense, he's going to add to that with 88%. Now, here's where I'm going to go. We're going to go straight down to his scouting summary. All right, bear with me here. It says, Wingo's trajectory from the SEC to the NFL Draft Board underscores a DT with undeniable disruptiveness and a motor that doesn't quit. This is why he was drafted. A motor that doesn't quit. His tape is a clinic in backfield penetration, showcasing a DT who can shoot gaps with explosive bursts and consistently disrupts the pocket, which is something we need. Wingo's lateral agility and high motor, again, there we go, high motor, you'll notice a trend here, make him a nightmare for O-linemen, offering scheme versatility as a gap shooter and run stuffer. Now, this is going to be intriguing to me because if you shoot through the gaps, if you're a gap shooter, are you a tackler? Do you miss tackles? Do you over pursue? However, transitioning to the NFL spotlight, he'll need to bulk up his pass rush toolbox and sharpen his hand combat to encounter the advanced techniques of pro linemen. Despite an effective bull rush and solid anchor against the run, Wingo's limited size and arm length raise questions about his ability to stack and shed against the size and power prevalent of NFL trenches. Now, let me go back, and I'll continue this in a moment, but I want to go back and I want to look at his weight. Where is his weight at? He weighs 284. So he weighs 20 pounds more. This is what Demarcus Robinson was weighing in at. I'm sorry, not Demarcus. Is it Demarcus Robinson? The guy that we was talking about. All right, let's go back down. Says, the critiques on Wingo's draft evaluation often circle back to his dimensions and how they might cap his effectiveness against the more imposing interior O-lines of the NFL. Success at the next level will require him not to just rely on his first step quickness, but to develop a deeper repertoire of pass rush moves and more sophisticated hand usage to disengage and penetrate. His high energy play style, there we go again, high energy, high motor, and ability to occupy blockers are pulses. Yet his path to becoming a staple in NFL defensive rotations hinges on mastering the nuances of interior D-line play. Teams considering Wingo will have to balance his immediate impact as a rotational player with the developmental curve needed to turn him into an every down force. So, again, another individual that will not be an every down player, listed as a defensive tackle. Penetrate, shoot the gap. I mean, at this point, who else were you going to take? Not a lot of picks in, not a lot of people we can choose. So, sounds like kind of maybe another James Houston. Don't forget, James Houston doesn't have a ton of pass rush moves. He does outweigh James Houston by 40 pounds. So that should be something to keep an eye on. I mean, not mad. We at the end of the 6th round. Who else are we taking? Another project, So it is what it is. Let me know your thoughts, though, on Wingo being the Detroit Lions' second to last draft pick, traded up. Brad has traded more in this draft than I believe in any other draft, if I'm not mistaken. Traded up in the first round, stayed put to get Rakestraw, and then we have traded ever since, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think we've been in the same spot since. And there's Joe Milton for everybody that was asking if he was still there. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Are you satisfied? Doesn't look like this guy's going to be an immediate impact. Doesn't look like he's going to play every down. Could be a future staple. Maybe he'll have that James Houston, Malcolm Rodriguez magic. As a matter of fact, he now joins, and we brought this earlier up in the chat, as a 6th-round pick, he now joins both James Houston and Malcolm Rodriguez, who were both kind of overachievers in year one. Could Wingo be an overachiever as well? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions.